Hello guys, nice to see you. Thought I'd make a quick video during the enforced prison. I didn't want to be talking about this, but I feel like, yeah, I should do, because now seems like a good time really. As you know, totally disagree with the art being a pump. You know, if you've watched any of the other videos, total lies and dogma, like I say, keeps people making lots and lots of money. And while people are making more money than your imagination can ever think about, lots of people are on the receiving end of it. So when you're on the receiving end of drugs, it makes you think twice. Especially when you come to a point, you've got to ask yourself why you do things and whether you want to do them at your best of your abilities or you're just playing at it. If you want to learn health to the best of your abilities, you are certainly in the right place, because I feel like I teach health at the highest levels without any question. Proven by me. And some of these theories that I talk about, guys, I always do. I always carry out doing stuff to prove the lies that have been told to us. Because once you uncover a few lies, then you realise you've been lied to for many, many years. Fortunately for me, I had a lot of time on my hands when I came out of hospital. And once I recognised what things were, and after quite a few years of finding stuff out, then I realised what was going on. Now, I always knew viruses you cannot catch. Viruses are so personal to you. Yet these bunch of people, these pharmaceutical cartels, have to invent these viruses. You already have a COVID virus waiting to spring into action. Take an antibiotic, and because the antibiotic will destroy all your good bacteria as well, what do you think cleans that up? You've got it, a COVID virus. So that's my DIY virus kit for you. If you want to create a COVID virus, and you people who are on antibiotics now, and you want to test positive for a COVID virus, guess what? You'll test positive because you're on antibiotics. These people are not stupid. You're going to have a test for something that only you can produce at certain times. Viruses clean up and dispose of bacterial mess. That's what they do. That's why they're there. They regenerate bacteria. Nothing more, nothing less. But you cannot catch them. The thought of catching a virus is hysterical. Honestly. And I'm going to stand here. Well, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and say to you, with all my heart, with hand on heart, the thought, right, and everything I've learned from the day I decided that I was really going to change and make a difference. And I'd had enough of drugs. Mate, everything I've learned, I can tell you. And I read books like nothing. I research. And I ain't wasted all my time, because you don't catch viruses and you never have. And from day one on this channel, furthermore, from day one, if you look at the old videos, you'll hear me talk about not catching the flu. Impossible. Impossible. You don't catch viruses, you never have. But every time you go through a season, you'll automatically have a detox from Mother Nature. Now, these people do not tell you that. You have an automatic detox. If you're on a bad diet and you're filling yourself full of chemicals in bags of crisps and you're drinking bad drinks like Coca-Cola and you're using sugar abundantly, your body will give you a detox every frigging change of season. And these people are calling it the flu season. The rest is done with your mind. The rest is done with your mind. It's a program that's been put into you from such an early age. And I used to believe it. And then I started to experiment and quickly realised that nonsense. Nonsense. Furthermore, while I'm on the subject, not one of these goons on the TV has told you about respiration exercises, have they? Like I'm sitting in the gym filming this, and ironically, guess who's got the only gym in my town of about 10,000 people expanding upwardly? Guess where the only gym is? This one. And this guy is what? A heart patient. Mate, that tells you everything about me, doesn't it? And what I get up to. And I'm telling you, viruses have never been given to one another. The worst virus you'll probably ever have and know about, apart from the one I've just told you. Because if you're killing your bacteria and you're more bacteria than cells, and again, something else I've been saying, if you're more bacteria than cells and you got viruses ready to spring into action, mate, all they're going to do, if you're an antibiotic user and you've been on a course, they're going to tick your box for COVID. Oh, you got COVID. Come on, this is no pandemic. There's not a single person in this town dead. And contrary to popular belief, I've been trying to catch one of these so-called viruses in my hour of exercise. I've been doing a lot of breathing to catch a virus. Come on, wake up. I don't want anyone on this channel, anyone who follows me, and thank you for following me. But mate, go and do some bookwork if you think you can catch viruses. Go and do some bookwork and then prove me wrong. You'll quickly find out from virologists and everything who are not on the bloody towel live vision. You'll quickly know that. Don't anyone on this channel think you can catch a virus. It's utter nonsense. The reason you catch the flu is you've been brought up with that in your mind. And when you can use that, that's what these people don't want. So they don't want you using that. And that's how they control you. Such silliness. Look at the businessmen who are out of business. Look at my friends, great businessmen who've been put out of business overnight and then offered a loan. And then offered a loan when they was loan free. Wake up and see what's happening, guys. There's a big depression coming by the looks of it, the way they're treating people. You don't catch viruses. It's a complete and utter hoax. I say hoax. Have I wasted all my time reading books and studying hours a day? Literally hours a day. Doing all this study and experiments? No, I haven't. You do not catch them. If they get away with this once, they'll do it again. And then you'll be doing it 4 or 5 times a year and they'll be locking you down. So start and think for yourself a bit, guys.